Hey guys, we're back with the house in Fata Morgana. Oh, should have gone title screen. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. So we're here with the white-haired girl in 1869. She's gonna tell Maria the maid the story behind how she met her husband, who is not a cool dude. Let's get started. Well, I had an anecdote, but I mean, we can skip that. As I'm sure you're aware, her parents arranged our marriage. Before I immigrated to this country to be married, I lived in a misty island nation. Portraits of my ancestors hung in the house where I lived. I remember as a child wincing in fear at the sight of them staring down at me. My mother and father were constantly telling me to show them respect, as it was their hard work that kept our bloodline alive and well. So, she came from a misty island nation. Like Britain, or like, you know, I'm very bad at hold on. Europe map. So yeah, there's the UK, Ireland too, and there's Scotland, like right there. Could be Iceland, or it could be like a smaller country, like now. What's that one off the coast of Italy? Like Sicily, something like that. Sicily, something like that. And there's another one, but I don't know the name of it. It's not showing up on the map. I assume it's a European country. That's a safe bet. Anyway, my mother and father are constantly telling me to show them respect, as it was their hard work that kept our bloodline alive and well. However, they're fighting an uphill battle to do the same. It would have been clear to anyone reasonably perceptive that our house was coming tumbling down. Valuable furniture and paintings slowly disappeared, and eventually the portraits are gone too. As our house collapsed, so too did my parents' health deteriorate, robbing us of any source of income. Though I was educated, I lacked the skills necessary to obtain work. Just as we were about to run out of money and options, my parents received Jacobo's parents' marriage proposition. Both of our families stood to benefit from the arrangement. I had social status, and he had wealth. We each had what the other lacked. One needs more than money to make it in the world. Without at least a semi-reputable name attached to you, you're liable to get laughed out of most social gatherings. I can't talk. First, we met Jacobo here, in this country. We didn't even know what the other looked like until our wedding day. To be quite honest, I was scared to death at first. I was so nervous. What kind of man would he be? Was I to be wed to some middle-aged stranger? We were not married because we had fallen in love like a normal couple. I knew I was in no position to be concerned with such things. When I thought about our future, I shook with fear. But the man I saw through my veil at the wedding was remarkable. He was young, had strong, masculine eyes, and at the same time, he too appeared nervous. You're shaking as much? No, even more than me. Seeing that, the priest gave an impish little smirk when he asked Jacobo if he vowed his eternal love to me. I counted myself among the happy, and I still do. For in that moment, I experienced true love. You wanted to hear about when he was kind to me? Well, after the wedding, we were given a week to ourselves. I suppose you could call it a honeymoon, though we didn't take a trip overseas, or even go very far at all. He looked at me with uncertainty, and asked, "Where would you like to go?" I beg your pardon? That's what this week is for, right? I'll consider granting your request, so tell me where you want to go. This is all so sudden. Huh, nothing? Well, this whole engagement was spur of the moment. Normally we would have planned a trip in advance. But unfortunately, our purpose is served so long as we act the part. You must be disappointed that you only have to plan your honeymoon as it's happening. No, What? Speak clearly. I don't like it when people don't speak their mind. I'm sorry, but I am happy. Even if this is a political marriage. Well, you're quite the positive thinker. Parents say something to make you think that way? Well, either way, if you're so glad to be in this arrangement, then hurry up and decide on a destination. That eye is not red. That is not red. Though there is a limit to how far we can go. If you want to take a trip, I'll consider it. What, is something funny? It just seemed comical to me that our honeymoon had begun. We're only now deciding where we want to go. Not in a bad way, though. I'm glad our parents did arrange everything for us. Perhaps you've heard, I'm quite sensitive to sunlight and not in the best of health, so it'd be rather trying for me to spend a full week out of the house. We couldn't go on a trip, but it's not too much trouble. Speak up. Could you show me around town? I'm new to this country and unfamiliar with its customs. I'm rather afraid to go wandering about on my own. Show you around. Yes. Would that be possible? Look, he's still pretty rude. Like, I mean, like, I'm not really seeing... On a bit of time off, you asked me to show you around town? Is that really the most exciting idea you have? I'm sorry. If, there is somewhere you'd like to go, I'm fine with that. I'll accompany you anywhere. As if I could drag someone who just professed to being sickly all over the country. My god, I've lost all interest in the trip. Hello? What are you doing? Go get ready, now. Oh, he's a tsundere! I get it! I beg your pardon? Didn't you want to go see the town? You will show me around? You're the one who asked. Not like I have any other option, so yeah, I'll show you around. Thank you. Don't just stand there, you dullard. Get a move on. One moment. Wait for me, please. He hurriedly climbed into the carriage he had called for, a look of frustration and frustrated displeasure on his face. And then, as if he had forgotten about me until that moment, he returned, grabbed me by the arm, and led me to the carriage. In retrospect, I realized that he was not being very gentlemanly, but I was pleased that he was making any attempt to interact with me at all. As the carriage trotted down the street, I saw so many new things. I had spent most of my time cooped up inside of home, so I was like stepping into an entirely new world. Add that to the rapid industrial advancement currently taking place. I saw men shouting back and forth as they smacked newspaper articles with the back of their hands. I saw corner cafes crowded with cigar-smoking men on break from work. I was like the hustle and bustle of a festival. But every festival has its underside. I also saw overworked men, looking like they were on the verge of collapse, drinking water from a spigot on the side of the road. A what? Spigot. A small peg or plug, especially for insertion in the vent of a cask. A faucet. Why can't you just say faucet? By way of contrast, I wore fine clothing and had a carriage at my disposal. Imagine every day was a struggle for them just to remain afloat. Had I not married the man I had, I too might have found myself on the streets in a similar situation. But it was not relief that spread through my breast at the sight of them. It was pangs of guilt. It felt to me like a life of opulence was over. Sinful. It broke my heart to know that I was living so much better than them. Kinda like the song. What does it remind me of? Like, a song from like Lynette? No? I think it reminds me of a song from a Key game. Not sure though. Jacopo snorted disapprovingly at me, seemingly reading my mind, and then said, "The poor man who envies the rich, covets his wealth, finds the ambition to make the same for himself. The rich man who pities the poor, thinking it is his duty to give them offerings of philanthropy. It's philanthropy, isn't it? To me, the latter is the far more nefarious. Excessive charity will ruin a man. I can come to expect handouts." Well, it's philanthropist, so philanthropy, I guess? Then there are those with the wrong idea of pity, who let themselves fall out of the same place, mistakenly believing it will somehow make the poor feel better. What a joke. If you're going to do anything for them, might as well encourage them to climb upward. Spur on economic growth and the flow of capital. Doesn't that sound like the better option? So, like, teach a man to fish, not give a man a fish, is what you're saying, right? I see nothing, simply smiling and giving an ambiguous nod. He had a point. My sympathy and guilt meant nothing to people actually experiencing hardship. If, feeling guilt of my own fortune, acted upon the pity in a way he described, it would accomplish little more than self-satisfaction. He seemed to have seen straight through to my very core. This was a man who built his own fortune through investment, which I imagine required him to be rather astute. But isn't a world where everyone is constantly trying to climb higher and higher sound rather exhausting? I personally would prefer to be in a position where I could watch, if only from a distance, as others climbed. But obviously, I could not say as much to him. Sometime later, the carriage came to a stop in front of a shop. As I looked at the building perplexedly, he gestured to the door with his chin, signaling for me to get out. Lost and confused, I stepped down from the carriage. Before me spread a showcase behind a large glass window. However, lined up in the case was not precious metals or expensive clothing, but machines. At first, I had no idea what kind of devices they were. Have you never had your photo taken before? No. I've had a portrait painted, though. Are these machines for taking photographs? A portrait, eh? Why am I not surprised? Did not mean to boast. Go on, get in. Please wait. Wait for me. The owner came out to greet us with a wide smile as we entered the shop. Well, this ain't the strangest thing I've seen all day. You bring in a lady, and a real looker at that. Where on earth you catch this pretty little thing? She's my wife. Huh. Hell, I beg your pardon. I'll be a monkey's uncle. Oh, can you sell me a dragon scimitar, please? Just goes to show, you never know where the cards may fall. Make it sound like my getting married is some kind of miracle. I always saw you as one to choose money over love, sir. Pardon me, this is inappropriate to say in front of your wife. Do you often come to this shop? On occasion. Need some things here from time to time. I see. There you go, smirking again. What's so funny? We're going to have our photo taken, yes? I'm so nervous and excited. Never had one before. I have it taken side by side with you. What are you talking about? Pardon? Who said we were getting our pictures taken? Side by side? Please. Sending shivers down my spine. But this is a photography shop. Hey, Shopkeep. Product I contacted you about. Is it ready? Oh, yep. Sit tight. I'll be right out. Question mark? You take a seat. There's a chair over there. What? I'm going to show you something more exciting than sitting still and waiting in front of a camera lens. Oh? Just do as I say. Okay? I sat down in front of a large mirror, which I presumed was normally used to check your appearance before having your picture taken. Sitting before a mirror with someone else present was quite nerve-wracking. Out of embarrassment, I dropped my gaze to my knees. When Jacopo returned, I was entranced by the curious object in his hands. What are they up to? What is that? Beats me. What is this? Do you know what persistence of vision is? Question mark? The human eye does not perceive the world 100% accurately. This is especially true for objects in motion. It remembers images for a short time, so if you put new things in a new image in the same place, your eyes perceive it as in motion. That's me. That's how I feel. Seeing for yourself would be faster than explaining it. You see the slits in the disc? Look through the bottom one and into the mirror. Okay? Good, just like that. Bring your head in close. Here goes. Standing behind me, he slid his finger across the top of the peculiar toy, causing it to spin gracefully. And then... high budget. That cost half the team's budget to make this, How many frames are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... About 9 frames? So what do you see? They're dancing. Is it like a kaleidoscope? A man and woman are dancing. It's like you're not having any trouble seeing it. Are they dancing well? Yes, they are. It's the most adorable thing. What, adorable? It's funny. I used to have it modeled after a ballroom dance. Yes, it's a very elegant dance. You see, they're small like little dwarves, which I thought was kind of cute. They seem so close, going around and around without ever letting go of each other's hands. This is incredible. Why does it look like they're dancing? They were all lined up in a row a few moments ago. Goodness, I just explained that to you. It's playing a trick on your eyes. What you're seeing is a lot of different pictures in a short period of time. Put it into words you might understand better. It's an illusion. Your eyes are being fooled into thinking the image is moving. An illusion. But they're dancing. They really are. They look like they're having a wonderful time. Are you sure it's an illusion and not something else? This is a metaphor! About their marriage! To me, it does not seem like it. I cannot see it as anything but two tiny people dancing. That's how it works. Reach out your hand and try to grab them. You won't be able to, so it's I don't understand what this thing is. Oh, you're right. It's a shame. I don't think you actually would. It's the most precious thing. It looks as though they're dancing atop my palm. I was mesmerized by the strange phenomenon. Pictures are moving after all. Still image. Yeah, pictures are moving. Wow, that's crazy. Still images that have been dancing before me. It's almost as if God had breathed life into them. He called it an illusion, but I cannot grasp that. It was such an adorable, heartwarming sight. I imagine the two were off living in some other world, separate from their own. Or my own. They looked so happy. It's almost certain that they were off dancing in their joyous world, free from all the sorrow and loneliness and pain of this one. Eventually, the speed at which they danced began to slow, as if they were resting their legs. I always thought I could hear the sound of their feet with each step. Ah, they stopped. They can dance forever, they don't get tired. I see. I'm amazed such an incredible device exists in this world. Makes me wish I had gone outside sooner. I'm sure someone from as distinguished a house as yours has seen plenty of amazing things with your family. Hardly. I rarely ever left the house. I'm ignorant about the ways of the world. If you had not told me, I'd have probably never known about moving pictures. The illusion of moving pictures. Do you like it? Yes, of course. More than the portrait you had painted? Yes, I do. The paintings were wonderful too, but can't seem to make up your mind. Go on, tell me, what should you like better, the portrait or this? I like this better. I see. He looks somewhat pleased. But when it comes down to it, this is a simple trick only a child would fall for. Just let her be happy! Then, I suppose that makes me a child. If it means I get to watch something as splendid as two tiny people dancing, I'll happily fall for the trick. Quit describing it as two tiny people dancing. You're gonna lose your head that far up in the clouds. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to describe it though. It's a toy called a Phenakistoscope. Let me look that up. Phenakistoscope. So you spin it, and I don't really understand. Oh, I think I get it. Maybe. So basically, she spins that device. Oh, there's even a gif of people dancing. You spin it, and if you just keep your eye in one place, maybe it. If you follow one. I don't know. Look, man. I kind of get it. It's close enough. Phenakistoscope. Phenakistoscope. Phenakist wheel. Close enough. It was invented around 30 years ago. And the Shopkeep make one model after the original design. So the shop owner drew this? He did. A lot better than you'd expect, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Surprised he could draw something so cute. Say that to his face and he'll go red as a beet. What I'd give to get a load of that. Should tell him the next time you see him. Did they already leave the store? He's a sweet man. Despite how he looks, you mean. It's starting to judge people based on their appearance. I'm just kidding. Don't take it too seriously. Shopkeep here loves new technology. That phenakistoscope is one such invention that caught his eye. You can trick the eye into thinking drawings are moving. Using a sequence of photos, you can perhaps make it seem as though real people are moving too. If it becomes possible to show those images to many people at once, these developments could broaden the options artists have to express themselves. Not drawings, but photographs? Yes, photos. By taking hundreds or perhaps thousands of photographs, it would be possible to reproduce the world as we see it. This room, people walking down the streets. It's no point in recording boring everyday life, though. If you're gonna leave a record of anything, it should be of projects and enterprises that move nations. I don't think he'd like a slice of life anime. He'd hate chaos. Say, for example, a moving record of the opening ceremony of the Railroad. That would be something worth watching. And then in time, it would expand beyond a mere record-keeping technology, find its way into the hands of artists. Such a thing possible? History remains still for a long time just to take a single photograph. Right now it isn't, but eventually it will be. And I'm not simply fantasizing here. Is that so? Sounds so very futuristic. Do you? What? Do you want to support people who work on that sort of thing? Is that why you're friends with the owner? It has nothing to do with my wants. I really think there's money in it. The rich strive for entertainment, and artists create that entertainment. I have no interest in their pretentious self-expression. I just want their money. What? What's so funny? You look like you're enjoying yourself. Honestly, it's just about the money. As you say. Alright, let's get moving. Next is dinner. What? We're leaving already? Does that displease you? No, not at all. To tell you the truth, I wanted to spend a little more time playing with the Phenakistoscope wheel, but I could not bring myself to say as much. Reluctantly, I approached the owner to return the wheel. Don't bother. Bring it with you. Oh, what? But if you don't want it, that's fine too. Just make your decision quickly. You're making the driver wait. Having said that, Jacopo exited the shop. I alternated between looking at his back and the Phenakistoscope wheel, debating what I wanted to do. Then with a smile, the owner whispered to me, "You're allowed to keep it, really. Your husband out there had it made as a gift for you." For me? A little while back, he came to my shop asking if I could make a phenakistoscope. Now that about knocked me out of my chair. Put emphasis in the wrong word. He's a man who almost never asks for favors. He's a pretty dang brusque. That's brusque, right? Not like brusque. No, it's just brusque. And he's got a tongue sharp enough to cut steel. He's not wicked to his core. I swear it. So please, man, be a pillar of support for him. In that moment, the Phenakistoscope wheel became a precious treasure to me. We had only just married days earlier, yet he had commissioned it for me without even knowing what it looked like. I was filled with a warm, pleasant elation. I agreed with the owner. Jacopo was not a bad man. He really had difficulty expressing himself. Hurrying back to the carriage, I gave him my deepest thanks. He glanced over at me for a moment, then turned back towards the window and yet muttered, "Yeah." From there, we went to a restaurant for dinner. "You call this a pizza? The crust is an atrocity. It's like I'm chewing on rubber. How can you wave my country's flag and not serve spaghetti? Do you have any shame at all?" So, yeah, so he's Italian. What? I don't think there are any other Italian characters. Javier is a French name, I think, right? I remember thinking, oh yeah, he's Italian, but I was thinking that about Jacopo. I was like, oh, there's another Italian character. I need to draw a connection, but no, I was thinking about Jacopo. Sweat is pitifully unbalanced, far too high levels of acidity. Listen to me carefully. The house wine is the face of our restaurant. You complain about every little thing. It's a complete disaster. But curiously enough, I was not at all put off by his behavior. When the sun set, the carriage made its way to a nearby hill. The cool nighttime breeze felt wonderful on my skin, flushed from the alcohol, the light from the gas lamps, and a comforting warmth to it. Though Jacopo had complained about the quality of the wine, once he had intoxicated himself, his mood improved visibly. It made him unexpectedly talkative. Look out at the city. A gloomy town that shuts down at night isn't suited to expansion or growth, but this city isn't like that. You can see people walking beneath the lamps. You can hear the bustle of them talking. This is a city that still has plenty of room to grow. As they ride the rising wave of the economy, many more people will gather here. More people means more money in circulation. More money in circulation means the city grows, companies are founded, more goods are bought and sold. Will it really change so drastically? It can be difficult to see what's happening from the inside. The majority of people just go about their daily lives, and the next thing I know, things are different. No, most don't notice the changes at all. Only those with eyes sharp enough to realize what's happening can see success. I cannot afford to overlook even the most minute. It's minute when, not minute, when it's talked like as a adjective, right? Change. Do you have a dream of some kind? A dream? I'm not sure if it's easy enough to attain to call a dream. Others might call it greed. Or perhaps ambition. Don't laugh now. My intention is to make the world mine. The world? Yes, the world. That's a Hatsune Miku song. And to do that, you need neither physical strength nor kindness, but money and influence. People have no choice but to kneel before those forces. Why are you so intent on obtaining power? Because I want to change my country, I imagine. Your country? You're aware that I, like you, am an immigrant, right? I am immigrated from an island in the Mediterranean, but not the same island as you. My country is a peculiar place where candor and violence go hand in hand. Oh, you think he came from a small island off Italy? What's the Cecipel? I don't know how to say it. As a whole, the country's on the poor side, and if nobody does anything about that, I'm one but a few of my fellow countrymen who have set his sights on the New World. Because Italy's not an island, so... Then she probably came from either Britain, you know, Ireland, somewhere like that. They're falling far behind other nations. If I find success here, perhaps they will catch their attention. But if it doesn't, then my country is doomed to collapse. You have much love for your homeland. My feelings are a little more complicated than mere love. Well, that's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Well, I'll have to remember not to get myself drunk around a woman again. Forget everything I just said. It's about time we head back to the house. Alright? But, what is it? Is it alright if I provide you encouragement as you try to obtain your dream? I know my presence is more likely to be a hindrance, but I'd like to be there to watch as you trek forward. I suppose. Do as you wish. Thank you. You have my support then. Darling? Instead of shivering up my spine. Not an unpleasant one. Glad to have you as my partner. I was without a doubt happy then. His smile, the things he said, the Phenakistoscope he gave me, they were all undeniably real. And those memories give me the world to wait. For the day things go back to the way they were. They allow me to believe. What was that? What was that? Ghost story. Well, this is gonna be spooky next time. But I'm gonna call it. But there's something I want to, just something I've realized recently. I returned the title. I'm not sure if it's relevant even, but the maid mentioned earlier that the white-haired girl is faultless, that she's has no faults, which I don't buy. I think her main issue, which is most apparent in door 3, but I think it also applies to door 2 and perhaps door 1. She's too nice. Like door 3, you know, like even in the flashback, like Jacobo wasn't awful, like he's still pretty bad though. And like present day, he seems pretty like, I mean, we only saw him in that one. We only saw like maybe 5 minutes of him. Maybe it could be like a terrible day for him. We don't know that, but at the same time, what we've seen of him, he's not the best person. Yeah, you know, white-haired girl sticks it out. Like, I mean, I don't mean to victim blame, but like, you could leave him. And then, I wonder, can we see the chapter? Probably not, right? And then, in door 2, I mean, she kind of supported a serial killer. But, I mean, like, you know, like, she did almost stop him from being a serial killer, but at the same time, like, I mean, I don't know. It was painted in a light where, you know, it looked like she did, you know, she almost stopped him from serial killing, but I think you could also look at it from the perspective of she supported a serial killer. I guess he would have only gotten worse if she wasn't there, but still, like, you can look at it from that angle. The door 1? Was she too... I don't think this really applies in door 1, because the fact that she left at the end when Mel, you know, freaked out at her shows that she does have some backbone, I guess. He's like, she could have stayed, but she didn't, which kind of breaks this theory. Like at the end when in the rain, when he was talking to her around the corner. Yeah, it's about all I have to say about that. I think this theory of mine is only going to get stronger over time, or completely be ruined over time. One of those. So I'll see you guys next time. I think I'm going to go to bed soon, honestly. It's only 1, but tired. This will be the end of my, the 3rd annual, I forget what I called it. But yeah. I could do 1 more maybe, but I'm going to go, like, eat something. And either go to bed, or maybe if eating wakes me back up a little bit, I'm going to record more. Or maybe do, like, the letter Fire Emblem or something. So I'll see you guys next time when we continue door 3. I don't know how long door 3 is, but I'll probably continue it. You know, I mean, I'll probably continue it. I mean, that's all I can really say. I mentioned it's about the same length as the other doors, right? Probably. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time with some more of the House of Fata Morgana. When we continue with door 3 and we move on with it, I guess. Since... Just say goodbye. Just say goodbye. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.